Bienvenida and welcome to another episode of Spirit of Avalor with your host Lauren.
And Becca.
And again, we're not reviewing just yet. We will be doing that though. Probably next week. It'll be an awesome episode, not without my magic.
Yes.
And I'm laughing because I'm thinking of what happened earlier with Twitter. To let you guys in on what the joke is, when you have a screen reader and it wants to read two different things at once on two different lines, strange and interesting combinations happen. And that's what happened earlier. And one of the tweets was like, you know what's cool or whatever, that it said, my magic. Excuse me.
Yeah, that's just so insight into what we hear with our screen reader sometimes.
Oh yeah. So on this episode, we're just going to talk about something that we sort of talked about before, but not in this capacity. It kind of goes with our own animated shows for kids series, but in this one it's going to be more specific. And we're mainly going to be talking about our girl. So before we get started, I just want to throw something out there that we've gotten comments on the YouTube page accusing us of not really loving the show because we complain, and we're not actually complaining. I mean, it's our podcast. We can say, what we want to express our opinion. That's all that we're doing, is expressing our opinion. We're not going to love everything they do. And if we thought or if we think there's something that could have been done a little bit better, or something we would have preferred to see, that's our prerogative to actually say it. So, please, for those of you out there who think that we love the show, we wouldn't be doing this if we didn't love the show, but at the same time, we're not going to like everything, and that's just really upsetting to see a comment like that by a fellow podcaster, no less.
Yeah, it really is, because we take the time out of our lives, and to do this, and because we love Elena so much, and and yes, we express what we like and what we don't like, but just because we don't like something doesn't mean we don't appreciate it and appreciate the work that went into it. Because they work really hard on every single episode.
And there is Raja.
Yeah, he's making another cameo.
Well, he made a couple, because I have something in my hand that he wants, and he's like saying hi to everybody. Oh, he's getting really close. Okay, bud. He loves Becca, so he probably wants to get close to her, even though he can't.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, I second everything you just said. So, and you guys are getting an impromptu purr check. So, enjoy the healing vibes. Sorry, you guys, technology is being a pain in the neck. And apparently we have a special co-host today.
Yes.
He's still purring away. So, yeah, now he left. But, so, what we're saying is just, while you may not agree with everything we say, which is fine, and obviously it's life and all that, just please don't accuse us of not loving this show and loving these characters, because we do, and we have a deep emotional connection to them.
Yes.
And you can hear in the stories, the real life stories that we tell to the creators and the hopefully soon cast and the crew.
Yes.
So,
yes.
You know, just follow Elena's example and just let love.
A cancel button.
You know, let your way the next time you write a comment on our YouTube page.
Window. Items newly.
And I am so sorry NVDA is being a pain in the neck.
Yeah.
Anyway.
So?
What?
Talking on its own?
Yes.
Screen readers do that too, people.
Okay, so we do have...
And all of a sudden...
Yep.
And all of a sudden your computer will just start talking to you.
So we do have some news. Some Elena, some not Elena related, but we're gonna tell you.
Yeah.
So the first thing is that Luna's Big Leap is airing on April 27th.
Yeah.
We don't know what it's about. The highlights have not been released yet. Once we know, you guys will know. So, we are looking forward to this one. It looks, if you've heard Tom Rogers' interview on the other podcast, you'll know he's really excited for us to see it because he wrote it. So, his episodes are usually really cool. So, I'm excited. And Tom, we want you on our podcast, sir. We want you to come on so we can talk with you, because you are amazing.
Yes. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
So, and so we haven't gotten a date for Naomi Knows Best yet, but the other news is actually Toy Story related. The trailer dropped.
As awesome.
And yes, it was very, very, very awesome. I've watched it like 12 times. And it...
Overtime.
Guys, we are so sorry about this. We are so sorry about technology just being a pain in the neck tonight.
Yeah. Am I breaking up on your end?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, well, let's just keep going, and if...
Skype, Becca is going to hurt you.
Yes, I'm going to hurt Skype.
So, the trailer was amazing. It was incredible. It was very emotional. I almost started crying. Actually, I did start crying. Woody says something really profound, and if you guys haven't seen it, spoiler alert, we're going to go full into this, so, you know, pause us and go watch the trailer. It only takes like 3 minutes. But anyway, so Woody and the gang go on this adventure, this road trip, and they stumble upon an antique shop where they actually are reunited with Bo Peep, who, if you remember in the second movie, Andy sold her.
Right.
In a garage sale. So, but actually, no, I'm wrong. I'm so sorry about that. No. That's what I thought happened for years, but apparently he just lost her somewhere. So, yeah, because Woody says we've lost friends along the way, and Bo Peep and Etch-a-Sketch and all that. So, that had to take place before Toy Story 2. Sorry, everyone. Anyway, but they're reunited with her in this land of lost toys, if you will.
Mm-hmm.
And this movie is not for little kids. I mean, this is going to go into a lot of dark territory, and it's still going to be heartfelt. I mean, come on, Tim Allen and Tom Hanks couldn't stop crying recording the last 2 pages of this. So
Yeah.
the heart's not missing. It's there in abundance, but yeah, and you know, when Woody is like, you know, I was made for a child to love me, and I'm going to be there for my kid no matter how hard it gets.
Yeah. Yeah.
And
that had me crying.
I know, me too, Miel. I mean, that just shows you. You know.
Yeah.
Really, I mean, it's just, he's awesome, and it harkens back to what Andy said. I'm not gonna make myself cry here, but what he said in Toy Story 3 when he was introducing Bonnie to the toys and telling her, you know, about them, and when he said that Woody will never give up on you.
Yeah, yeah.
You know, he will always be there for you, and he will, you know, he will never give up on, you know, and you can always count on him. And I just was like, oh my gosh. So that does, it harkens back to that, because that's all he wants to do. And apparently something big is happening in Bonnie's life, something big and something not so good, because they keep saying we have to get back to her, we have to get back to her. So, and this movie has the creepiest doll as all get out. Oh my gosh.
Oh, so creepy.
I know. I mean, I don't like her name. I wish I would have chosen a different name, but because I have good associations with that name, and I don't. But
her name is Gabby?
Yeah, Gabby or something, like Chatty Cathy, I guess, or something. I don't know. It's just really stupid, and I was just like, the name, not the character, the name. As in, like, they should have chosen something else, because, you know. Anyway, she is just really creepy, and if kids go and see this, like kids who, young kids who aren't even meant to see this movie, they're gonna probably have nightmares.
Yeah.
But it's just like Inside Out. Inside Out is not for little kids. The little kids who went to see it were bored.
Yeah.
Kids who went to go see The Hidden World that were under like 10, 11 were bored.
Yep.
I was sitting next to one of them. Well, not now. His father was sitting next to me, but the point is I was near him. And he was good and stuff. I mean, he didn't kick the chair. He didn't, you know, he wasn't talking loudly or anything, but he was very bored.
Yeah. Yeah.
So, what'd you say, Meow?
I said.
So, that's part of actually what I want to talk about, like, on this podcast episode. But we'll get through the news first. So then, they do meet up with Bo Peep, and we see that she has formed a rescue mission to save unwanted toys.
Which is awesome.
Oh yeah, it is. My headcanon for this meal, if I could tell you real quickly, I'm not, you know, is that Doc's grandmother somehow teamed up with her.
Yes!
I know we won't see her in the movie, but all I'm saying is I could so see Grandma McStuffins doing the same thing.
Oh yeah.
Because she's just that cool of a woman. She's awesome.
Oh yeah.
So, shout out to Dawn Lewis, who portrays Grandma McStuffins. You are amazing. You are amazing. Oh my gosh. I may not have watched A Different World, but you are amazing in this role. So, anyway, so, they first figure out, like, they're all like, we need to get back, and then something happens where some of them aren't, where Woody, I don't know what happens, but maybe he wants to stay and help, and they're like, we need to, you know, get back to Bonnie and stuff, and I'm curious how much of Rex and Trixie we're going to see in this, because I love Trixie. She's my favorite of Bonnie's toys that we met.
Yeah.
And I love how tech-savvy she is. Let's just pop on the Google and check it out.
Yes.
And then Keanu Reeves is playing a new character. So, and he's playing a race car.
Mm-hmm.
So, and there's a point in the movie when...
I thought it was a motorcycle.
Motorcycle. Sorry. I don't know why I say race car. I don't know what I was thinking. But,
I thought soldier on a motorcycle or something.
What, huh? What? Go ahead.
It was like a action figure riding a motorcycle.
I think you're right. So he plays that character, and he tells, I think it's Woody or Bo, that he's like, I let kids lose toys every day. And once you let them down, they don't want you anymore. And I was like, whoa, okay. So
this movie is going to be deep.
Oh yeah. I mean, I'm sure it'll have humor, obviously, and it'll be, it's going to have some funny parts and stuff, but not enough to keep the wrong audience entertained.
Right. Yeah.
So, but yeah, I mean, it's just, oh my gosh, I am so excited for this. It is going to be awesome.
I know.
And I know we won't be able to see it, together when it first comes out, but you know me, I go and see things 5 times.
Yeah.
And I'm sure this is going to touch me and give me all the feels and make me cry and all that, so I will want to see it again.
Yeah. Yeah.
So when you come, we will be able to see it if you come in July. Even if you come at the end, whatever happens. If you come in July, we'll be able to see it together. Because it'll still...
Right.
Because, trust me, if Mary Poppins stayed in theaters for almost 2 months, they're not stupid. They know how popular Toy Story is and how much people love it. So they're going to keep it as long as they can.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
And I guarantee you, the opening weekend of TS4, it is going to rule the box office. If not, second.
Oh, yeah. Totally.
So, like I said, for those of you who have not seen the trailer, what are you waiting for? Because it is awesome.
It is.
And there is also another new toy named Sporky, or Forky. I don't know why I said Sporky. And that Bonnie actually makes in art class in camp. And she brings it home, and it is, oh gosh, it is so funny. Because he doesn't realize, what's going on. He's like, I'm good for chili, I'm good for salad, and then I get thrown away. So I don't know what you're talking about. And then I also love when Woody's like, Bonnie made a new friend today. And everyone's like, oh, she's already making new friends. And he's like, no. She literally made a new friend. Which I think would have sounded better to say she literally made a new friend in art class, because that would have, made more sense.
Yeah.
But, oh gosh, that was funny. But yeah, everyone, please go see this movie, because it is just amazing. It's just that, you know your kid's best, and if they can't handle it, that's fine, But at the same time, I honestly don't think this is not for kids younger than, maybe 9.
No.
I'm saying 10 and up, because it's really going to get deep.
Oh, yeah.
And I'm not saying kids can't handle that. They can, but at the same time, it could be really triggering for, kids who have been abandoned, or kids who, things, you have to take that into consideration, too.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
When I say that, I don't just mean kids that are, too young age-wise to see this. I mean kids that might have gone through some things, and this might probably bring up some stuff unintentionally.
Yeah.
So, I mean, honestly, that's the other thing. Just like Toy Story 2 and 3,
Yeah.
But yeah, so before we move on and stuff, what are you most excited to see with this?
I'm just excited to see it. Like, it's just going to be amazing. And I can't wait to see it with you.
I know. Me neither. It's going to be awesome.
Oh, yeah. And, oh my gosh, it's going to be so good. I mean, these movies were, like, my childhood. So, you know, for this, you know, for them to do one last movie is just really awesome.
Oh, yeah. I mean, this is the last movie, but they could do series if they wanted to. People will love it. I mean...
Oh, yeah.
And not just these, like, you know, 5-minute, like, short things. I mean, an actual, like, 24 or 25-minute series. People would... Oh, my gosh. We would love it.
Yeah.
So... Just throwing it out there, Disney.
Yep.
Yeah, I'm... really just excited to see the whole thing. Like, I really want to see how I'm curious to see how these new toys factor in, if Bo's gonna go home with them. I mean, like, go home with Woody and everyone, you know.
Yeah.
To Bonnie's room. You know, like, what's gonna happen with all that.
Oh, yeah.
And through the Land of Lost Toys, they're actually pulling from Toy Story That Time Forgot. A little bit. If you remember that. And it's where they meet, toys from a long time ago. Who felt like their owners had forgotten them because they grew up.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's really good. And they're also pulling from Toy Story of Terror.
Yeah.
Which was darn as all get out creepy. Oh my gosh. And that was only a half an hour. Imagine what this is going to be like with that. Gosh.
Oh, man.
So... Okay, so the other part of the news is that Elena has been nominated for 5 Daytime Emmy Awards.
So excited.
Yes. So, the only disappointment to this is that whoever chose the song for the nomination, I don't know if they didn't get enough sleep. I don't know what the situation was, but they really chose the wrong one.
Yeah.
They really, really did. And I mean, we know that you guys work hard on the episodes, hard on the songs. We get that. Like, we respect that. It has nothing to do with you guys as people, as crew members, nothing. It's just that the particular song they chose just didn't have heart. And it just was a poor choice, just in our opinion.
Yeah.
And they should have chosen this.
It's time to stop the fighting, time to end our travails. Together we can turn the page and start a new tale. If we could just begin anew, we could tell a new tale.
Hey.
I mean, they had a plethora of songs to choose from that had way more heart, were more impactful, and more powerful than Fallen Like a Rock.
I didn't even know the name of the song until you said it just now. Because I don't remember that episode at all.
It's okay. It's kind of forgettable. So...
You know, Craig, you're amazing.
Yes, you are, and we are so sorry that we're not sorry that we said it, but we're sorry if we may have hurt your feelings, because we really don't want to do that, and we do respect you and really love talking with you and want you back on, and it's just that episode didn't really do it. It didn't do it for us, and it doesn't mean that you guys didn't work hard. It just, not every episode's going to be everyone's cup of tea, and I know you know that. Like, you're very smart. You know, you guys are awesome. So.
Yeah.
So, I mean, we didn't even stay up to midnight to watch this one. No. And we usually do.
Yeah.
Like, we're gonna, do this Friday.
Yeah.
Now with my magic and love it. Oh my gosh, I am so excited.
Me too.
Honestly, like, I am. So, I mean, that was just an example of the song they could have chosen.
Yeah.
So, and sorry for... Sorry. Everybody was being a pain in the neck. But I do have one more example for you guys.
28.
Oops. Or this. And we're only going to play a little bit of it. But this could have been another choice.
Marisa's right. You want to show the human world you're no longer our enemies? Now's your chance. Lend me your hand, help with this plight. Together we can rise up and fight to show that you've changed. You gotta be tough, 'cause words just aren't enough. Now's your chance. Now's your chance. Your chance to prove you want peace and make amends for past deeds, and then they'll see your spirit's true. They'll want it too. It's all up to you. Now's your chance.
I mean, that right there, that would have been the number one choice.
Yes.
In my opinion.
Oh yeah.
So, I mean, I almost started crying just listening to that just now.
I know. So did I. I mean, it's incredible.
Oh yeah.
And it's one of those things where, like, it's one of those things where, like, it's so amazing that you can't explain, like, how, like you can't explain it, like, you can't explain, like, to someone who hasn't heard it, like, you can't explain, like, why it's amazing, because it's just, I don't really know what I'm trying to say, but it's just so incredible that it's just hard to put into words.
I know. I mean, they just have to listen to it. And just when Marisa goes over to Elena and takes her Prima's hand and is like, okay, you're not alone anymore. Not that she was ever alone before, but, I'm with you here. Yes, I need to go against my mom and papa, but I am with you all the way. And we're going to see this through, and it is going, no matter what happens, I'm not turning my back on you.
Yeah.
And that is just amazing in itself, and she is so brave and just so awesome, and I love her. Like, this is why we love Marisa. I mean, she's in it all the way for the long haul, and she's amazing. And Gina, you are amazing. You bring Marisa to life with such authenticity. I mean, you were the reason we love her so much. I mean, her personality, obviously, yes, and all that, but you bring that to life.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
And we would love to have you on to speak with you and to tell you thank you and to tell you how much Maddie-san means to us and how much he's helping us. So, you know, you're free, open invitation.
Yeah.
To come on. And Prince Royce, too. We would love to have you both together. I think that would be really cool.
That would be cool.
Because then we could see all the banter, you know, and things, and just, it would be really be awesome.
Oh, yeah.
But we need to kind of move on, because if we keep going down this path, we're going to be talking about Marisa Marzel the whole entire time, and before you know it, 11 o'clock, where'd the time go? Wait, we were supposed to be talking about something else? Oh yeah, we got stuck in our favorite kingdom.
3 hours later.
I know, we got sidetracked in our favorite kingdom. So, oh my gosh. But yeah, I mean, for those of you who have not watched Son de Sirenas, you know, we highly recommend it, and just really listen to what Elena is singing and what she's saying through the only way she knows how to get through to people. And I don't mean like that she has other ways, but that's her specialty. That is her bread and butter, if you will. And I know I've said it in the Son de Sirenas review, which you guys will hear. We just need to figure out a way to split it because it's 3 hours long.
Yeah.
So she learned her lesson from King Virago. I mean, from that interaction, that disastrous interaction she had with Virago, she learned her lesson.
Yep.
So, and that is what you call character growth, people.
Oh, yeah. Oh,
and our girl has it.
Yes. Yes.
Most of the characters have it. So.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I mean, it's just, Son de Sirenas is just incredible, timely, powerful, emotionally charged. I mean, it has everything.
Yeah, it does.
And the fact that it premiered on International Peace Day, I mean, that was a God thing. That was definitely a God thing.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
So, I mean, for those of you who haven't seen it, who are age appropriate to actually watch it, go see it. Go pull it up on iTunes. It's on Disney now still. Watch it there. We just don't recommend it for anyone that is younger. As in like 10 and up can watch it.
Yeah.
But nothing younger than that.
Adults were more excited. There were little kids there.
And I'm so sorry for my phone. A friend of mine just liked a tweet I wrote about how Train Dragon the Hidden World. But anyway, so I'm turning it off right now. But anyway, definitely watch it, and because it is just amazing.
Oh yeah.
And I recently wrote a post on Tumblr about is Elena for little kids, and obviously the answer is no. But I got a lot of backlash for that, but I really don't care. Because first of all, it's my opinion. Secondly, it's not just opinion. It's not just an opinion. It's a fact, because they're doing awesome stuff, but she's 18.
Yeah. She is 18.
She needs her storylines, and her storylines will reflect that. They will continue to reflect that, which is a good thing.
Yeah.
And
I mean, she's gonna probably get up to where, Tangled is.
Yes.
I hope.
And I can't wait. Oh my gosh.
I know. There.
I cannot wait. So, I'm going to say this, and I will actually write this on Tumblr. I mean to write a follow-up post. Another friend of mine and I had a civil discussion about the whole thing. And she watches Elena with her 5-year-old, which it's her prerogative, it's her choice, and all. But, I mean, if the kid, him or herself, is emotionally mature enough. I mean, that's a factor, obviously, too. But at the same time, there are things the 5-year-old should not be, exposed to.
Right.
And so within this conversation, she was saying, well, kids need to learn about those emotions and they can't wait. And I'm like, yeah, I know they can't wait. That's not what I said, even though it may have come out like that unintentionally. That's not what I meant at all. So what I'm about to say is this. You want kids to learn about complex emotions? Watch Sophia.
Yeah.
And I don't mean that in a bad way. I like Sophia. I mean, I watched it from beginning to end. Do I love Elena more? Yes, I do. But that doesn't mean Sophia's awesome in her own right. But what I'm saying is, watch Sophia with your children. Show them that way how to regulate emotions, how to deal with, issues and stuff like that. Sophia doesn't have many, but she has some. And it's usually other characters who are dealing with stuff and can show the gamut of emotions, but that'll help them too. Another one, Doc. She shows it.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
V, definitely. Vampirina.
Oh yeah.
So those are your three. Those are your three alternatives. Till, if you don't think, your kid's emotionally mature enough to watch Elena, which most 2, 3, 4, 5-year-olds are not, have them watch Sophia, have them watch Vampirina until they're like 9 or 10. Then, have them graduate to Elena.
Yeah.
And, if you insist on having them watch it, for all that is good in this world, stick to season 1. So, like I said, that's just my opinion.
And a little bit of season 2. I mean,
3 Jacquelines and a Princessa. Science Unfair.
Yeah.
Even shapeshifters, in a way, somewhat. Like, after they transform and stuff is fine.
Yeah.
But
Lava Story.
Yeah, Lava Story is definitely for them.
Yeah.
But yeah, so to go off of that, we listened to the list of nominations for the Daytime Emmy Awards, and something kept happening that really raised our ire, and it was the fact that they kept putting Elena in the preschool category. She's not a preschool show. I don't care what parents out there think their children are able to handle it. That's fine. Like I said, your kids best. But 2, 3, 4-year-olds should not be watching her.
No.
And even 5 should not be watching her.
Especially not season 2.
No. And, I mean, like I said, parents do what they want to do, whatever, but it's just not a good idea. I mean, she's amazing, she's incredible, but she was never written for that age group.
No.
And it just gets me just so ticked off when I see stuff like that, because it just reinforces the stigma that all animated shows, or most of them, especially the princess in them, are for little kids, and they're not.
No.
They're not. I mean, Tangled's Y7. Look at what they're doing.
Yeah,
if you guys have seen Rapunzel and the Great Tree, which was really good.
It is really good. Oh my gosh.
So,
I mean, it is dark.
yes.
It is. I don't mean just lighting wise.
No.
I mean dark. And it is. I mean, it's creepy at some parts.
Oh yeah. When she reads that destruction incantation, that's the opposite of the healing incantation, and then she starts to sing it.
Yes.
I mean, I got a shiver.
I did too.
And we're both in our 30s, so I mean, that's just the work of the amazing, amazing writing team and amazing crew and cast, just like Elena has.
Yeah. Yeah.
And I'm getting a drink of juice me. I'll be right back, so keep on talking.
But I mean, her hair turned black. Her eyes, at one point, I thought that she couldn't see. Because it looked like she had, like, those really dark sunglasses on. But then the camera angle changed and I realized that she could. But, like, I mean, it was like, dark. And, like, when she was doing the incantation, it was affecting her friends.
Mm-hmm.
And, you know...
Yeah. And that's not something little kids need to be seeing.
You know, and, like... I mean, it's rated Y7 for a reason.
So... And that's what our girl needs to be.
I know.
And the same thing goes, and I've hopefully you'll mind me bringing these guys into it, because they have something to do with it too. But
okay.
our awesome dragon writer and dragon inhabitants of Burke.
Yes.
Because I've seen so many tweets and so many Facebook posts about, oh, you know, this franchise for kids. No, it's not for kids.
No, and I mean, you saw the movie. You know, you witnessed firsthand, like, kids bored.
Yeah, I mean, they weren't being destructive. They really weren't. A baby cried, but I mean, a baby's a baby. They don't, you know. I wouldn't, you know. That's their parents' fault, not theirs. They shouldn't have brought, you know. They should have waited. If they have money, I'm just saying, if they have money to go to a movie, they have money to get a babysitter. Or wait until they have, if somebody who doesn't want to, you know, doesn't want money can, you know, watch their kid.
Yeah.
Notice I amended that statement, so not everyone come after me with pitchforks, please. I know what it's like not to have enough, believe me. But my point is, the kids that were there that, you know, were able to talk and stuff were not really impressed.
No. And didn't one lady ask her child if, I don't remember if it was a boy or a girl, but if they liked it?
Yeah.
And they said no?
Yeah, they said no. I heard them say, no, I'm bored. So...
Yeah, so...
So, I mean, that just goes to show you that, you know, even the first movie, it's like Harry Potter. You know, I mean, kids can watch it when they're 10, 11, that's fine. That's, you know, that's, even though Hiccup is like 14 in the first one, but still, that's okay.
And you know, Harry Potter, like, 5-year-old, first off, the books came way before the movies.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
You know, but you didn't hear about, you know, 7-year-olds reading Harry Potter. It was all, you know, 10 and up. It was, you know.
Well, there were some instances of 8 and 9-year-olds reading it with their parents, which is fine. And some of those kids were in horrific situations that I won't go into. So, I mean, I would always give that a pass.
Right. Yeah.
Medically. Yeah. So, you know, I mean, I would never, you know. But,
yeah.
You know, it was, like Elena is for us, you know, it helped distract them and all that, which is good, you know. But at the same, you know, probably help them process a lot of things. But then again, they, you know, they probably had the emotional maturity to handle it. You know, come on. I mean, you know, they were going through other stuff. So, it, you know, that's a different situation. And even the ones that were reading to their kids that weren't any, that were just, you know, that, I mean, they were talking about it. They were, you know, but, yeah, you didn't hear about 5, 6, 7-year-olds reading. You heard about 8, 9, you know, 9, 10, you know, and up and that, you know, because I am reading a book called Teaching Harry Potter, and there is a chapter about third graders reading it, but they're reading it with their teacher.
Right.
And they're starting at the beginning.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like the first book. So the first two books, well, the second book is kind of, but, the first two books are, are fine. And then, yeah, I agree the kids need to be older to read the third and up, but... But, yeah, so, I mean, people that are saying that this movie, or The Hidden World, I'm sorry, I've been more specific, it's not for little kids. It isn't. The villain in this movie, I've seen it almost 4 times. Saturday, my 4th time. He wants to kill Toothless. He even says, I'm the Night Fury killer. I have hunted down every Night Fury except for yours. And I will kill him. And, and you see death. They mention it, here and there. You see other things that, but yeah, so this is not for little kids. The series never meant for little kids. The books, maybe, in a way, because the books are a lot different than the TV series and the cool and the awesome movies and all that. Those books, I'm not even going into that because I'm a writer and I don't want to, I'm sure that Cressida, I guess her name is, worked very hard, and I would never bash someone else's book, but I just couldn't get into them because I already watched the movies and saw this exotic, just beautifully done story, and the books were a letdown. So, kids, go read those books all you want. But this, No, I mean, if a child watched the first one, like, say they're, like, 11 or 12, even, like, 10, and then they watch the second one when they're, like, 14, that's fine, because they're growing with it. And stuff. But, no, it's not for, like, 7 and, 8 and under. It's not for those, no. It's just like when I went to go see Inside Out. A lot of parents were very disappointed and very upset because they thought it was a movie to take the kids to entertain them so they could, they would probably stayed with them, but, just so whatever. They did not expect it to be like it was, and I applaud Pixar. First of all, parents everywhere. And when I say everywhere, I mean like in the United States, Canada, whatever. You need to do your research. You really do. Because Inside Out was never meant for little kids. It was meant for this age group, 10 and up. It was meant for us to show us, I mean, their interpretation, but, to help process, and it was never meant for little kids. Yes, there were some funny things, but it was just, it was never meant for little kids. It was meant for, preteens and up. The protagonist is a preteen, for goodness sake. So, I mean, a lot of parents, now granted, obviously, child life specialists and counselors that work with children are using it to help them, which is great. I mean, it is. They're using it. They figured it. They found out it could be used for a bunch of things. So in that way, kids are benefiting from it. But the movie itself is not for them. Like, it's not going to entertain them like Dumbo or Bambi or Cinderella. It's not that type of movie at all. And I remember when I actually went to see it, a lot of the little kids that were in there were bored. And the parents obviously were very disappointed and, wanted their money back, but they didn't get it. Because there wasn't a valid reason for them to. Or the ones who maybe, who I've read who wanted a refund or whatever. And it wasn't here. I meant, like, the kid... what I mean is I've read about that somewhere else. About other parents wanting money back for that.
Right.
But my point is that that's an example, you know, of... Because Pixar... My point about this whole thing is Pixar was always...
Yeah.
Pixar was always edgier. It's always been a little more mature than Disney. I don't mean anything bad by that, because I love Disney. Believe me, I've loved Disney my whole life.
Yes.
But Pixar has always been a little more out there and a little more courageous when it comes to going there and stuff. And, you know, for parents that didn't do research when this movie came out, I was like, oh, it's for little colorful creatures. The kids... No, that's not what it is.
Yeah.
Have you seen it, Meow? Oh, yeah,
What?
we watched it together, duh.
Yeah, we saw
Yeah,
it.
I'm so sorry. I didn't know what I thought. I was like, no, what I meant to... I know you didn't see it in theaters, and that's actually what I almost was going to ask you. That was a mistake, sorry.
No, I didn't.
But I enjoyed watching it with you.
I know, it was awesome.
I know, it was amazing. So, yeah, so Inside Out itself is being used. And
Yeah.
I love that. I think it's actually really cool.
Oh, yeah.
But, I mean, I'm not saying you may not have your rare kid who, at 7, 8, will sit down and actually watch it and you know, like, get it on a certain level. That's, you know, that happens. But it's the exception. It's not the norm. So.
Yeah.
And that's not me saying kids aren't smart. They are smart. They are amazing. So please.
Oh, yeah.
When you guys listening to this, don't be sending us mean comments saying, no. Kids are amazing. They're very smart. Being smart and having emotional maturity are two different things.
Yeah. Yeah.
So, I'm sorry, Mia. I've been, like, talking about this and I haven't... Go ahead. Say whatever you want to say.
No, you've covered everything. I don't have anything to add.
Well, no. I really want to know what you think about Elena being put in that category.
Oh, okay. I thought we were still talking about Inside Out.
No.
Okay, awesome. It honestly, it makes me mad because, first off, they're not doing this with Tangled.
Mm-mm.
Tangled's not considered a preschool show.
Mm-mm.
Rapunzel is just as much a princess as...
Our girl.
You know. So, I don't understand the difference. Like, I really do not understand the difference.
Me neither, because they're the same age.
They are. Yeah. I mean, I think Elena may be a year younger than
By a couple
Rapunzel,
months.
but I mean, that shouldn't matter.
No, definitely not.
You know. So, I have never understood the difference. Why Elena is on Disney Junior and marketed for 2-year-olds, and Rapunzel is on Disney Channel, and you know, that's what really baffles me. And that's why I get so upset when I see on the Wikipedia page appropriate for ages 2 to 7.
It's not. And I know we covered that, but I'm just saying it really isn't.
You know. And I just wish that her rating could be changed.
Oh yeah, me too.
I'm hoping in season 3. I'm hoping. Oh my gosh.
Me too.
You know, because, I mean, I know they're slowly moving her back to Disney Channel.
Mm-hmm.
At 6 in the morning, but...
Yeah, but they're reruns, Miel. It's not like it's anything new.
I know. Well, I mean, look at what they did with Rapunzel. 7 a.m. for new episodes.
I know.
But, I mean, the ratings that the numbers that they're going off of are not even for the TV. They're for online. So, you know, it honestly, it doesn't really matter when they put her on, because people are going to watch her on the app.
Mm-hmm.
So,
Yeah.
both of them.
Right.
Rapunzel
no, I
and
understand. Yeah.
Elena.
Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah. So,
and, you know, I mean, the only reason that we will be seeing her on TV when we watch her, is because on the Spectrum app, the last couple episodes, the numbers are messed up. So.
well, the last episode, not, Two Left Fins was fine.
Two Left Fins, so moving on up, that one is messed up.
In so many ways.
Yeah.
But so
I'm not even looking at the app because I know it won't be there.
yeah, it's like 12:01. We can go. Go to your TV and stuff. So.
But I mean, we have.
Will this mean
two
that we can do it? That we'll still be able to do it on Skype, or do I have to call you on my phone, or what's the deal here? Okay. Yeah, you're breaking up really badly.
Yeah, look at how Skype has been behaving tonight.
Yeah, I know.
You know,
we're so sorry, guys. We really are. It wasn't, we didn't know,
No, we didn't. But, I mean...
Oh, sorry, go ahead.
Like, I really wanted Elena to be in the category of animated...
Family
shows.
Yes. Me too. Me too. Definitely.
So.
And back to moving up for a second. I want to just say this to make, so the crew knows that we are not, like I said before, we're not going to like every single episode, and it has nothing to do with their work or...
No.
Because they do an amazing job on every single one. It's just that not every one is going to resonate with us. Not everyone is going to hit, And that one just didn't resonate with either of us. Like, it was too visual.
It was way too visual.
And that's not their fault. The description's slowly coming. They're going to slowly bring it back. So maybe when we see it in descriptive, we'll think a little bit differently. At least on that angle.
Yeah.
Yeah. And the other thing is, and I'll just say this right now, that I could not relate to it. Like, I felt nothing for anything going on. And that was because I didn't have that experience growing up. I didn't have that type of relationship with my mother. So, I mean, that's honestly why. And it has nothing to do with you, Nathan. You're an awesome writer. You did a really good job. We loved Esteban's little plant debut. That was hilarious.
And do the chair next.
Yes, and do the chair next. So we did like to little things of within the episode. It's just that, you know, and I just wanted to say that so you guys don't think that we were trying to badmouth the show, or we would never do that. It's just that one did not resonate with either of, well, at least it didn't resonate with me. So, and we will review it, and we will be fair, but we're going to be honest at the same time. But it's not going to be reviewed for a long time until we get the script back, because there's no way we could do it.
Right. And
So,
I really, it's not an episode. I mean, to get the descriptions that I give you guys, I have to watch the episodes at least 10 times to get all the descriptions that I give you guys reviews. So, I mean, if I don't like an episode, I'm not gonna want to sit through it 10 times.
No, me neither. So, we just wanted to come right out and say that, so you guys understood. And I'm talking about the crew, and obviously Craig is part of the crew, so I'm not gonna, you know, so you guys don't think we're sitting here. No. Whenever we don't like an episode, it upsets us, because we want to like it. We want to.
Yeah, ooh. I mean, especially with this once a month schedule.
Yeah. We know you don't have anything to do with it. We know that.
What?
We know that you guys don't have anything to do with the schedule, so don't worry.
No. That's Disney. But
yeah, anyway.
But we get so disappointed when we don't like an episode, because we have to wait so long.
Oh yeah.
For new episodes right now, and so we want to love every single one of them.
Oh yeah. Know? And we know that's not possible. That's with any show, though. Honestly.
Yeah, it is.
And you know, and I mean, like, case in point. I mean, yes, we're getting Not Without My Magic on Friday, even though, you know, Saturday technically, but Friday for us, and then we have to wait a whole month come next Thursday, I think it is, for Luna's Big Leap.
Yeah.
So, and then this lack of marketing and promotion for her, but I know we already talked about that, but that factors into it too, because it's just, you know, Disney won't do anything. They're not giving us promos. They're not giving us clips unless somebody famous is in it. They're not releasing music, which they really should be doing. We're getting stuff from you guys, and yes, we are eternally grateful for that. We really are grateful that Craig and, you know, Tom and you guys...
You guys are the ones marketing the show.
Yeah, and that's awesome. But Disney should be doing it.
On Twitter, they did put up a schedule, but that's it. That's all that they've done.
Yeah.
For her.
And that's not enough.
No. You know.
I mean, we're talking about their part, not yours.
Huh?
We're talking about their part, not yours, not you guys. So.
Right. Yeah. You know, and like, it's just like we, you know, when the highlights came out, we had to go to Craig and be like, okay, what's the summary? Because she wasn't on the highlights until, like, what, a week later?
No, she wasn't on them at all.
Yeah, well then...
That summary came from Disney Wiki.
Where did it come from?
It came from Google. Like, somehow Google has a page or something, I think.
Okay. So, yeah. Yeah. Case in point.
Yeah. So we want to hear your opinion. I mean, the listeners out there. You know, email us at spiritofavalourpodcast@gmail.com. You can obviously post comments on the YouTube page, but like we said, please keep them clean and please try and be as nice as you can.
Yeah.
I mean, because believe us when we say that we wish that, you know, we did have better vision so we could see it like everyone else out there and we didn't miss a lot of stuff. And we could give you like a full visual, detailed like review and all that. But, you know, we can, and that's just, and in a way I think it's a good thing because you're getting a different perspective from us.
Yes, yes. And we, you know, we focus on the story and the music and the character
development.
Yeah, you know, that's why we love it.
Oh, yeah.
You know.
So, just keep that in mind the next time you go to comment or you go to send us an email.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah.
I mean, feel free to express your opinion. Everyone's entitled to their opinion, but just, you know, do it.
And everything that we're saying is our opinion.
Yeah.
You know, it's what we think, and we're entitled to our opinion. You know. So.
And, you know, I'll say it again. I mean, we highly respect Craig and Rachel and Rob and Nathan and Amy and Jillian and I'm with somebody, so Gina, you know, and Prince Royce and Jenna and all. We respect all of you very highly, and we know that you do an amazing job, and, you know, it shows. So when we say we didn't like an episode, it has nothing to do with you guys. You guys are amazing. It just, like I said, it means that it just didn't resonate with us for whatever reason.
Yeah.
But more often than not, we love them. Like, there are not that many that we did not like.
Yeah.
So, you guys are doing an amazing job. Just keep it up.
Yeah.
So, the next time you will hear from us, we will be reviewing Not With Not My Magic.
Yes.
And so we'll have an awesome time doing it.
Oh, yeah.
So, we will talk to you guys later. Adios.
Adios.